Peyton, you've had a very interesting year because in running just a part-time schedule, that means sometimes you've been taking a brand new car to a track where you've never run before, and you have all these guys who have notebooks about it. They've run there before. Their crew chiefs have with three different teams. And for example, at Gateway, you unloaded there. You ran at a track where you've never run before. You had to figure that out. And there or at any other track, you also have to figure out things if you brought a brand new car. So when you strap on a car for the first time, what is it that other drivers know about their cars where they can just go right out and get it dialed in that you still have to figure out?
Well, I think a lot of it is just confidence. Driver confidence, being at that track before, running the same cars week in and week out. You know that the crew guys have got their cars figured out. They've got, the little handling characteristics that every car has. You've got all that straightened out. That's one thing about our cars. We haven't tested them or raced them enough to really figure out what they like and what they don't like. And it's no different with getting in a pickup truck and driving it versus a car for the first time. There's some little characteristics that are a lot different, switching back and forth constantly.
When you take a car out for the first time, what are the things that you have to watch out for that can bite you the worst until you get them dialed in?
The biggest thing is just the travel. The front ends are built to where they have about 4.5 inches of travel when they go in the corner. Mm-hmm. And when that front end sets down, if it bottoms out, if the chassis hits the ground going in the corner, that's where you see most guys end up backing them in a wall or pushing way up or tearing something up because the car has actually physically got down in the track and it's bottomed out. You want the center of gravity, you want it to be as low as possible, so you run a car as low to the ground as you can get. And if you miss that a little bit, unloading for the first time at a track, it can really give a driver a handful going down the corners.
Of all the tracks you've driven for the first time, and I know you told us about a year ago, Atlanta has a lot of real rough spots where you almost get up in the air. What's the toughest track you've ever had to learn?
I'll be quite honest with you. It's probably, to this day, it's still Atlanta. Atlanta is very fast. It's shaped a lot like Charlotte and Texas and all these other tracks, but even, what they call these cookie-cutter tracks, which are all 1.5 miles with a tri-oval and a front stretch, they all have different characteristics and different handling differences that you need to really work through. Charlotte is just big and wide, and it's a lot of speed there, a lot of grip, whereas Atlanta doesn't have a lot of grip, and the track has got big sweeping bumps in it so that your car is kind of never settled into the track, and you just have to really let your hands go loose in the steering wheel and kind of ride the car, so to speak, and let the car do the work for you.